Hello world, Adele here, and welcome to my channel and welcome to another video. So I have my hair out, I did my makeup. I wanted to talk hair today. So I wanted to talk about essential items that every curly haired naturalista, transitioning, whatever the case may be, these are just tools that you should try or at least own to help you on your curly haired journey or your natural journey. I just gathered up a few items that I had around the house. Actually, more than a few items. I gathered up quite a bit of items, and I'm not necessarily saying that everyone should have these items, but you should at least try these. A few of these have made my curly hair journey so much easier. Yeah, let's just get into it. So these are in no particular order. I'm just pulling out everything that I basically found that I feel like has helped me throughout this journey, or that I use once in a blue, or just whatever helps with my curls to help manage and maintain them. Okay, so first up is microfiber. Microfiber is a type of material that is used a lot for cleaning, for floors, but also we can use it for our curly hair. It actually soaks up a lot of moisture and it reduces the frizz in your hair. So I have this big, I believe this is 20 by 40 towel that I use either on my back, or you can use, you know, to dry up your curls, or you can wrap it around your head as a turban. But I also have this turban that I use when I get out of the shower. So it's just specifically made in the turban shape, and of course you just twist it up and you loop this in here. These have helped me tremendously because I use this rather than using whatever towel I am showering with. It also helps reduce frizz, as I said, and if you don't want to go out and buy a microfiber towel, which I completely understand, you can also reuse an old t-shirt that you have lying around that you maybe don't wear anymore, and you can use that as your microfiber towel. Another essential tool, and I've talked about this tool quite a bit here, is my Denman brush. So this brush I've used a lot to detangle my hair while I'm in the shower. You can use it to work the product all the way through from root to strand. I feel like with these little teeth, it kind of really gets into my hair and helps me detangle easily. You can use it obviously in water, nothing gets in there. This is made of rubber and plastic. So this is one of my favorite tools that I use to detangle my hair. But of course there's also a wide tooth comb, which a lot of people use. I used to always use the wide tooth comb, but I feel like I always struggled and it took me a lot longer to detangle my hair, so that's why I go for the Denman brush. But I also have this brush. I've used it once or twice. I haven't used it that much, but I like the flexibility of it. I haven't seen that it works better than the Denman brush. I would say maybe the same, if anything, but this is just the OG, my go-to. These are 3 tools that you should try or at least have. Like I said, I highly recommend this guy for all detangling. So keeping within the same I guess category as the Denman brush and wide tooth comb, the pick. So this is just a plastic pick. You see a lot of metal picks as well, but I use this to fluff up my hair, get it as big as possible, and they do sell these in different sizes. I have the different sizes as well. So they come in a pack, different sizes. I always just use the smaller one because it's just easier for me, but of course you have these sizes here. So yeah, it just helps me pick out my hair. I love big hair, the bigger the better, so this is a great tool to have or at least try. So another tool that everyone should have, even if you don't have curly hair, is a Finetooth comb. So this of course helps you part and separate your hair into sections. You kind of just use the end here. Helps you basically separate, create your straight lines. If you're doing a hairstyle and you want to get that crisp line, this will help you. Or you can use this part up front, but for curly hair that's a little bit harder. So Finetooth comb is always essential no matter what type of hair, if you wear it straight or curly. Okay, another tool that I use to detangle, I think I bought this before I bought the Denman Brush, but I bought this little knot Genie. So it's supposed to be comfortable on your hand, and you just kind of, in the shower, this is what you use to detangle. You can also kind of give yourself a little scalp massage, and I would say it does work great. The only thing is you really need to section off your hair a lot more than if you would use a Denman brush or even a wide tooth comb. I feel like this only works in small, very small sections, but I think this is a great tool to at least try. Depending on your curl type or pattern, this might work for you better than any other comb or brush. Another great tool to have within your curly hair collection, or just to have lying around, these clips. I call these butterfly clips. I think is that the official name? We call these butterfly clips. I don't know if that's the official name, but you know, these hair clips that you can use when you're sectioning your hair off and just kind of moving it out the way, holding it up. Use these a lot. I have about 6 or 7 lying around. All right, with my hair, I struggle a lot with putting it up in a bun or a ponytail. It's just really hard. Your arms get a good workout when you're up there. But one thing I do go for is always these huge, like oversized elastic scrunchies. I have a pack around here, and they're just like the bigger kind. You can loop it around several times. The other ones just break on me easily, and they don't hold my hair. I can't really loop it around more than once. So I always grab these large scrunchies. I'm not one to really swoop out my baby hairs. I do a little bit, but I mostly keep it natural because they curl up anyways for me, as much gel or edge control that I use. So a good tool for those that love the baby hairs are these little guys, and these have the brush and the kind of comb on the ends. So you can just use a little bit of gel or edge control hairspray, and you bring your baby hairs down like that. But I always tend to go for my rusty, crusty toothbrush. So that's another one you usually have lying around, and you need to replace your toothbrush every once in a while anyways. So always go for an old toothbrush as well if you don't want to buy these tools. What's next? Oh, all right, this guy I love because it's multi-purpose for me. I don't use it only for my hair, but I use it for my plants as well. And it's this little Mr. spray bottle. So this has just like a continuous spray, and it's very misty, if you can see that there. But I love this bottle. This guy is like, this little lever allows you to do the continuous spray like that. But like I said, I use it for my hair, and I also use it for my plants. So this was a great buy. You can find this on Amazon, and I'm gonna link most of these things down below. So anything that I mention, I will try to find links to, and you will see that down below. All right, another tool or essential item that everyone should have, or at least try, is this little diffuser detachment. Diffuser attachment. I think that's how you say it. either way, of course, I have like an old I have a blow dryer that I always used to use when I would straighten my hair. So this guy was lying around. I bought the attachment. This one is a silicone attachment and it's collapsible, so it's easy to kind of store. And I just pop this onto the end of my blow dryer, put the settings on cool, hold that, and kind of just work my way and dry my hair. Now, I'm mostly just wash and go type of girl. I don't have time for drying, but this is also a great alternative if you're not that type of person, if you want to reduce frizz, if you don't want to go out with a wet head. Try this guy. Next up, bobby pins, or is it bobby pins or bob pins? Now that I'm looking at the case, it's bob pins, but I've always called them bobby pins. Next up, bob pins. So I have various sizes in here, large, small, but of course they help when you're doing any type of updos or styles. Or if you guys saw a previous video that I did on different hairstyles that I found on Pinterest and TikTok, you will see that I did use a lot of bob pins for these styles, so you will see that in there. And they also work as decorative pieces if you want to take a look at that video. But bobby pin, you see, I can't. Bobby pins are always essential. So these are kind of new to my collection, but they are these satin scrunchies that I found on Amazon, and I actually like to use these when I go to bed and I'm just putting my hair up in a pineapple. These guys work great and they're super soft and easy on the hair, no pulling, and the satin of course reduces any frizz. And speaking of sleep and satin, another item you should try is a satin pillowcase. I got this one a few years ago, also on Amazon, and that also helps to reduce frizz whenever you don't wear a satin scarf on your head. If for any reason you get lazy and just fall down on your bed without wrapping your hair up or putting it up in a pineapple, a satin pillowcase is going to help so that your hair doesn't look as crazy in the morning. Satin pillowcases are also good for your skin and are apparently good to help reduce wrinkles, so that's a plus. Also, a satin or silk scarf you throw up on your head, do the pineapple, and you can go to bed. All right guys, I think that is it. I collected all the items that I have lying around the house or in my collection for any curly headed, natural, transitioning, whatever your case may be, person. But these, like I said, are essential, or at least you should try. You need to figure out what works for you, what works for your hair type, what works for your lifestyle. But if you guys think that I should try any other items, if you have any recommendations for items that I should try, please let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.